On today's episode of Watch JR Go, we're gonna swap out this window regulator. See? Watch, look. Oh, poor Honda. What is going on, guys? I'm Watch JR Go, and today we're going to pull the door panel off this and change the window regulator. It's right over here. Here's my new one. We've got a doorman part because, you know, we were in a hurry and this was in town. It is a 740-490, and look at that, it's open. I hope it hasn't been fully opened, and it doesn't look like it has. That's good because it's full of grease. So hopefully that is all we needed. I hear a little bit of grinding when it runs. Let's hop inside here and I'll run the motor for you so you can hear what's going on. All right, here we go. Let's get in here. First, we're gonna pull this off. There we go. Well, that was the first part of it. Cool. Didn't break any clips. Always good. Let's go ahead and turn this back off. And now I have to go get some picks and trim tools to get all these screw covers off. There's one here, there's one. And honestly, I kind of think that's it holding this door panel on. I've got my dentist picks here. Hopefully that lets us do this properly. So first off, we're gonna try to grab this guy. And we have successfully grabbed that guy. I think it just bends, it doesn't actually come off. And now we're gonna go for this one. All right, we got those out of the way. Let's pull these Phillips screws out of here. And here's that last one. Of course, you should put all your fasteners somewhere safe. I'm gonna use the cup holder because I will remember. So, now we should be able to pop this door panel off. I might have started it off camera a little bit, so that looked a little cheaty. I had to switch to the metal tools, and you gotta be really careful to not scratch up the paint. So this one has a little rubber thing that gives you leverage and slides up and down. There we go. I think that was all of them. I think this might have to, there we go. How do we get this clip off here? If you can see this little clip right here, you're gonna need to pop that backwards like this. All right, there we go. And once you slide that clip backwards like this, then you can just reach back in there and wiggle that thing down just like that. We've got the lock switch connector right here. Get that guy loose, put it over here, and let's see where we're at now. Pretty far, making progress. All right. So now, let's see, we've got a harness right here. Pulled that guy. Got a light bulb right there. Pulled that guy. Another harness right here. Of course, that one is quite a bit harder to get loose, but I think we're getting it. There we go. Mirror controls here. Wiggle them. And of course, the window power. And the window power harness is gigantic. Gabe came out of nowhere and just scared me to death.
You scared me.
Dude's literally, I just turned around like,
no,
huh?
I haven't.
No, he's been here for like 1 minute. Anyway, all right, window power, pushing that one, give it a wiggle. Door panel is off. How many we break? What? Okay, one. Not even worried about it. Yeah, oh, it is in there. Sweet. So all right, we can save it. All right, let's go ahead and save that so I don't forget. Door panel ready to go back on. Now, let's very carefully remove the weather tape here and then get in there and swap the things. Man, you'd think I had 4 hands or something. As you know, the motto here is real quick or nothing at all. So I'm hurrying. Also, I might as well pull this off so I can get everything out of there. Now let's take a look at what we're working with here, which may actually just be Oh, this regulator's bad for sure. Yeah, the screws are all on the window and everything. It's a bad regulator. More nice connectors. Have I ever told Honda how much I love them? Honda, I love you a lot. Fly me out to your factory and let's do cool things like look at the NSX. Speaker out. Will you hand me the door panel real fast, please? I'm gonna roll that window down until I can see the thing we need. I'm assuming I have to hook up at least this cable and that other cable. I'm gonna go up just a little bit. Window should probably be about right there, just above the seal for you to get to that bottom bolt. And we can now get to the bottom bolt. We're pulling the bolts out of the window little holders there. There's the first one, and it's a 10 mil. Here's the second one. There you go. Thank you, sir. And if we shove it up in there, it probably will stay. All right, you can see this regulator, the tolerances are gone. So we're just gonna unbolt every bolt in here. This is the motor right here. It looks like this harness right here is the window regulator power. So we can pop this guy loose. Well, that came right off, easier than I thought. There we go, there we go. And what is left to get this guy out of here? Oh, it's attached right here. This bolt has to go as well. You need to just pop this connector loose right here. It is the white one. Just squeeze the back of it until it goes through. That will get your window regulator out. Don't be scared of this. It's a big mess, but you'll get it. All right, mission accomplished. All right, we're gonna eat some food and then finish putting that new regulator in. We should be good to go.
And we're back.
Yes, and you will need a Torx T20 if you did not buy a regulator that includes a motor. So it looks like there's just 3 bolts holding the motor on. Let's pull those out. Also, it looks like it may be hard to get them out. There's one, but the other ones are covered up. A little bit sketchy there. And the motor is
totally
off.
supposed to happen.
That's how you're supposed to do it. Let's grab our new regulator here. Get this guy open. Huh. Must be for the window to sit in on the bottom of the door there. Awesome. And we got some new screws and a new spring and a kind of clock spring there. It's already greased, and now we just need to move the motor over. And there we go. Clock spring installed, and this one has a little retainer and these unfinished edges on this really cheap part cut through your fingers. So that's really nice. Here's the new regulator. Motor goes on like this. And let's get these screws in there. Okay, we got that one started. Let's get one of these other ones in here real quick. This is actually slightly difficult to do here. Before you put them all in, slide them underneath this screw drive rail here. Sprocket rail, whatever you're calling it. Looks like everything's nice and flush. And I think we are ready to slide this back into the door and get busy. Okay, so we're gonna put these tins right here back in before we put the whole mechanism back in the door. And this gives us a little locating place, and they actually slide into their holes here. We're gonna slide this in through the door just like this, motor side up. And of course, the flat side of this has to go in this way because the motor mounts right up against the door. So there we go. There's the motor back in place. We got her done. And now, obviously I'm not tightening those up yet. If you didn't notice, we taped the window up with a little bit of masking tape to make this easier, because it keeps the window up out of our way, and we didn't need to do that until we were ready to put the assembly in. It's really nice to have the window all the way at the top and very out of your way.
Looks like it.
Yep, it looks like it can go either way. We're really just completely winging this. We got the impact on the low impact setting. Let's tighten everything down here. I was only going for one click. And of course this was at the very top. All right, now we're gonna run the motor. Let's grab the door panel here. We're hooking the door panel back up very quickly here so we can run the motor down to the Windows position. There we go, hooked up. Don't work. Oh, it doesn't work because I didn't plug the motor in. You think that's a good reason?
Have you ensured that your device is plugged in? There we go.
That's where it needs to be, right? Back up a little bit here. Now we're unplugging the door panel for hopefully the last time. Next time I should be able to just go ahead and stick it. Door panel's back off. I'm gonna drop this back in reasonably carefully here. So the bolts for this are the short 10s. They're way shorter than any other bolt in the whole thing, so you'll know which one goes where almost immediately, I would say. We went ahead and took the switches out of the door panel. I didn't think I was gonna need to do that, but I wanna run this up and down to make sure it gets located properly. So we went ahead and did it. There we go, it's all the way up. Make sure it's inside all the seals where we want it. I think it is. So hopefully it'll sit right where we want it.
You're dumping on the front end.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, now it's all the way in the track. So hopefully she lines right up. It's probably that front one that.
Yeah, it looks good all the way. That time.
All right, let's tighten this down. Now you guys can see me through the window, and man, these windows were great. Now we can pull this off for the last time and reinstall that back in our door panel. I'm gonna lube up this track back here inside the door itself so we don't have any more of this scratching noise that we're hearing right there. So we are in here with a shop towel, just wiping all the dirt off the window track, and then we're gonna use the classic Honda Shinetsu grease and rub it all up in the track. Not too much of it, just like a fingertip's worth. And that should fix that rear track forever and make this run super smooth and fast. Taking this 200,000 mile car back to factory Honda specs right here. I don't know if you guys can see that, you probably can't. But if you can.
But wait.
Wow, thanks, Gabe.
Yeah, you're welcome. Want a back rub?
All right, so I worked quite a bit of grease in there. Probably more than I needed to, but hey, she's gonna work. All right, honestly, let's hook the switches up again and hear it because I'm kind of interested. I said it was the last time, but I was wrong. We did get this whole job done in like 30 minutes and we took a break to eat. No noise. It's so much better. There was a little bit over here, but I think it'll just keep running better and better as we get closer to this. The one thing I do need to do is put this back where it belongs and slide this back onto its home. Locked in. Everything is ready to go. So, shove this where it goes. Shove all these through. I know it's dark and you guys were like, I don't like when you work at dark, but hey, there's nothing I can do. Sun was going down when we started. This is all wrapped up. We got all this replaced, pushed back down, sealed up to where it was. And now all we have to do is snap all the harnesses back in. So let's see how fast we can get that done. There's one. Getting through them real quick here. There's power. Here is mirrors. I remembered where this cable goes. It goes through the handle because it's the door lock cable. And now, let's get the lock lined up here, if I can. There's one. Awesome. Every clip is in. All that's left is the door handle proper right here. Same drill, we're just gonna take the shaft that goes back to the door handle, drop it right down in there, and then you close this over it and that locks it in. Super easy to do, and don't forget to plug in your lock connector right there. Okay, so we're just gonna pull this out with my dentist pick, which will give me a little bit of room to get it hooked on there. And we have it. Lock this on. Done. Plug in the lock connector, and let's get out of here. This Honda is completely wrapped, and I am so excited about it. There it is, last couple screws. I'm gonna wipe that down with a little bit of interior cleaner. We got this plastic rivet that holds this part in. It's done. This one goes down here, right inside your door pull. Fine, it goes in last. It wants to fight. Close my little cap in there. And now we can put this one in. The last piece of the Honda project. Finito! Power windows, those are super nice. What a fancy option. Honda, you have killed the game. Anyway guys, that's it for today. This car is headed out the door. Anyway, we're no longer going to talk about numbers on what these cars go away for. And we're just probably not going to talk about any of the business alongside this. You can figure it out yourself if you want, but because of the internet, we're just not going to talk about it anymore. I probably can't. We'll just say I gave all these away, or that they're mine and they go to a barn in the sky. So that is it for today, guys. Please like, share, subscribe, do whatever you want to do, and I will talk to you next time. Late night McDonald's trips. We got to get some post working on the car snacks. Couldn't end the video like that. Check this out. We're going to push the button. Oh! I'm so excited that the window works perfectly. It's way too cold outside. It's freezing in Kansas again. What do we got here? 47 degrees, and it's been like 90, and now here we're at 47 and raining for a month.
And flooding.
Flooding, raining. I mean, those floodwaters are crazy.
Tornadoes.
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 Thomas is in the back. He probably came to detail the car again for fun.
Hey, Thomas. Hello.
Anyway, now we're out.